The mother saw strange numbers on her son's head. She rubbed her eyes, thinking she was mistaken. But when she took her son to school, she found that every child had a different number above their head. At first, she thought it was a hallucination, until she saw a boy with the biggest number she had ever seen. Curious, she asked her son and learned that the boy was the top student in the school, and his hair had all fallen out from overwork. At that moment, the mother finally understood. Those numbers represented the children's future college entrance exam scores. Since her son's score was the lowest, she quit her job and decided to dedicate herself to tutoring him. One day, she fed her son an egg, and his score magically soared by 17 points. Overjoyed, she instantly became a master chef, cooking all sorts of brain-boosting delicacies for her son. But that wasn't enough. She began a devilish training regimen, moving her son's wake-up time up to 4 a.m. Gradually, the boy's score continued to climb, and he even became the most popular student in his class. This gave him immense motivation, and he worked harder than ever. However, his score plateaued at 556, unable to increase further. The mother noticed that his scores would drop whenever he played the guitar, so she heartlessly smashed it. Sure enough, his score rose again. But after that, the boy's mindset changed too. He destroyed all his beloved possessions and even shaved his head, confining himself to his books. The mother finally realized she had put too much pressure on him and took him to a restaurant to relax. But he complained that the food wasn't nutritious enough. She borrowed a guitar, hoping the music would awaken him, but he angrily threw the instrument away. In his mind, these were all the stumbling blocks his mother had once mentioned. In the end, he became a child who only believed in scores. It wasn't until that day that he heard a familiar melody. Following the sound to the playground, he found that his mother had prepared a concert for him. Tears welled up in the boy's eyes, but he still worriedly asked, "If I perform on stage, will my score go down?" Even though his score was dropping sharply, his mother smiled and told him it had increased by 20 points. Only then did the boy feel relieved and step onto the stage of his dreams. Watching her son shine on stage, the mother finally understood that while academics were important, the child's mental health was what mattered most.